Trainers, welcome back today. I'm really excited to share a brand new deck profile featuring one of my absolutely favorite cards from the set, and that is Greninja. I've always been a big Greninja fan. It's cool to see some of the paper TCG aspects brought right over into the app, and that being Water Shuriken. Once during your turn, you may do 20 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon. For abilities, you don't need to be in the active spot. You can be on the bench, and this can hit things on the bench. So it's really good for sniping some of the lower health things like Dynamo, or someone retreats their Mewtwo that you only got 120, 130 damage on. So I'm really liking this card a lot. It is a little bit harder to get the stage 3 going, but this is the deck I've kind of cooked up with it. I'm doing a 2-2 line of Starmie, Staryu, 1 Lapras, and a 2-2-2 line of Froakie, Frogadier, and Graninja. For the supporters and the trainers, I have 1 X speed. All these have really low retreat costs, and the Starmie EX is free for the retreat cost, which I think is really powerful. In total, 2 Professor Oaks, 2 Misties, 2 Sabrinas. I'm still playing around with these Misties a little bit. I don't have a lot of cards that need a lot of energy. Starmie needs 2, and then the Lapras is the kind of the tech where you can toss the Misties on and kind of load that up on your bench. But that's pretty much the deck profile today. I'm gonna get into some online battles, show it off. Hopefully I can show off some of the exciting aspects of the Greninja, see if we can queue into some of the trading card game players. But I've had a lot of success with it. The 90 damage from the Starmie EX for 90 is strong and powerful. It's only a stage 1, which is a lot easier to get online than some of the Kanto starters like Charizard or Venusaur or Blastoise. I'm making sure you have those cards in your hand, so I only need 2 for this. So it's been really good so far. Let's see, rock a first match, see if we can get a win right off the bat and show you guys how much I like this deck. Okay, so our first hand, we are rocking the Lapras. All right, maybe we get some Misty action in here. Not an ideal starting hand for this, so pretty low on the basic cards. Lapras is all right, but I wish I would have had a different basic to get off the bench. Usually going for Froakie or Starmie Staryu is quite a bit stronger than starting with the Lapras. I do love the little Pikachu in the back. That little surprise in the art there, a little surfing Pikachu. We're going up against Fire Deck, so that's a pro. I'm gonna have a pretty big advantage. Turn 1 for me, maybe Staryu. Okay, we got a Misty. Let's see if we can, let's just go for it. 12 heads, 13 heads. Let's see what we got. Hopefully at least 1. Oh, 1. Okay, 2, 3, 4. Okay, well, this should actually be a pretty easy game then if I can get 4 heads right off the rip. You need 3 extra. All right, I'm gonna knock anything out. I wonder if they'll stay. I feel like if this happened to me and I was running a Fire Deck and they toss out a Lapras, get 4 Misty 1 turns, I'm 4 turns ahead on my energy. Fire Deck is pretty expensive in energy requirements. If you see that Moltres, that's the only way they can accelerate energy, and they don't have it up. So it's looking good. It's looking good for old Dell here. Oh, they're gonna play it out, I think. Okay, I'm excited to play it out because I don't have anything else, and they don't know that. Like I really have nothing. Like it's gonna take a minute, and the Lapras it's 2 retreat, so also totally fine to retreat it as well. What you got? Okay, they benched a Vulpix, maybe a fire energy attach. This person's a pretty slow player overall, which is definitely not my favorite to go up against. I play fast and I play poor. Okay, that's the gameplay you're gonna see here. Oh, okay, red card. Honestly, that's great for me. Didn't have much going on there. Really relying on top decks. Oh, Staryu. All right, perfect. This is a great hand. Are they gonna load up their Charmander? Okay, let's go. Bench on the Staryu. Professor's Research. Pokeball. Sabrina. All right. That Pokeball out. Bench another Staryu, sure. Froakie would have been cool. I'm gonna double check this again. 3 extra is gonna do 70 more damage. Oh, it tells me it does 90. Perfect. All right, that's 1 down. Looks like they are going to go ahead and promote their Vulpix. Maybe they will evolve it into a Ninetales, something like that. I'm surprised. They must not have Charmeleon because you need 2 energy for 60. I'm pretty sure on the Charmeleon. Let's go ahead and promote our Staryu. Did I forget to attach last turn? I think I may have. Yeah, because I should have had something. Tail Whip. Can't attack. Okay, so I'm gonna go for a retreat here. They got their heads. I'll attach on Staryu, retreat it, Sabrina, make them bump up their Charmeleon, and good start. I think I forgot to attach last turn. Sabrina, where they can get Charizard online. There's the knock on the Charmeleon. That Misty went a little crazy. So let's get another one in here so I can show y'all hopefully some Greninja and some Staryu action. Starmie EX. All right, off to game 2. Ooh, someone with some icons, high level 24. Gardevoir deck. I'd love to go up against a Mewtwo deck. I think this is pretty strong for it. It gets online a little quicker. Ooh, in second. Nice. Okay, no Misty though. Uh-oh. You still attack turn 1 with Lapras though, which is decent. Not the greatest hand again. Again, I've considered tossing in an extra speed, lowering a Misty. Ooh, another Fire Deck. Okay, perfect. Top deck a Misty. Pokeball. I wonder what else they're running. Probably Moltres EX. Maybe Professor's Research. We can run a Rapidash line and Charizard's pretty decent. We got a Chew Charmander. There's our Moltres. Okay. I can't attach, so I'm ahead on that. And I think water. Oh, wow. Okay. So if I had to guess next turn, they'll either X speed or do 1. Okay, this is not great for me. I'm just gonna go for the 20. It'll do 40. I don't really have anything else I can do. Like, they can promote a Moltres, but I want them to have to use resources to get rid of it. And having a 40 health or a 20 health Charmander on the bench, if I can get like Greninja out, I can snipe it. They'll probably X speed, retreat the Charmander, 1 energy on a Moltres, flip Inferno Dance, try and power up the other Moltres for 70. My Lapras is weak against electric. These are weak. They're all weak against. Okay. Yep. Very good. Yep. There's a Moltres to promote who is not weak against Lapras. Okay. There's our Froakie. Off to a good start. I think I'm going to start. It's too many. I have to get a Misty. I think I'm going to rely on the Misty for the Lapras here. I'm going to start trying to get a Froakie online. Just something. Go ahead and smack it for 20. Then we'll snipe. Hopefully we can snipe the Charmander. Maybe they'll try to pump up a Charmander. It'd be nice to get a red card. Let's see how many coins they flip. Oh, they get a, yeah. Okay. What you got? Tails? Heads? Heads. Ooh, pretty good. Pretty good flips. What are they? They go for Moltres? Or do they go for Charmander? They go for Moltres. All right. They probably don't have Charmeleon in their hand then. They might, but seems pretty unlikely. Evolve our Froakie. Go ahead and get that research out. Staryu. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, here's our Misty. So let's Staryu. Then I think I'm going to go ahead and still... I can guarantee 60. It's like, do I want to be reliant on a top deck here or Staryu and then Misty? I think I'd rather guarantee the fact that I can get 60 damage out because they're not going to be able to do 120. So I'm just going to go ahead and splash it for 20. We can rely hopefully on our Misty for any of the options left. So they're probably going to hit me for 70 next turn if I had to guess. Attach and a retreat. But they could just attach. Okay, there's their Charmeleon. So I'm definitely going to get the knock on the Charizard. I think what I can try to do... Oh, this will do 90. 10 off what I need. Try and see if I could get it in 1 turn with Misty heads up, but we're not gonna play that out. Oh, they just Inferno danced. That's pretty interesting. Oof, 2 again. They're really ahead on their energy. Okay, there's our EX on. Okay. This is what we got. Let's go ahead and load up our Starmie, load up Greninja. I think we should go ahead and try to Misty on the Starmie. It'd be, it's like, what do I want to knock out here? I definitely want to knock out the Charmander. Let's go ahead and go for that. Then I think I'm going to try to Misty the Starmie. Nothing's going to be able to knock out the Starmie. And the Starmie's always going to get a knock-in too. And then pretty much anything on the bench, I'll be able to Sabrina if they don't play anything. All right. Ooh, nice. Okay. Wow. My Misties are going crazy on this. Okay, let's attach. Yeah, I'm going to attach and retreat. Retreat, promote. He doesn't have a Charizard pumped up. I think this is going to be it. 90 and then 10 left. I think this deck's pretty strong. They were really strong with their Moltres, but I think they misplayed a little bit with my Greninja by not evolving their Charmander into a Charmeleon there just to protect it from the 20. I think that was a bad call. I was like, maybe this isn't a Charizard deck, but it definitely is. I mean, they definitely don't have enough to ramp it here either. And I always, unless they can scoop this or heal it, I'm always going to get the knock with Greninja, regardless of if they retreat, if they do anything. There's 2. I assume they're going to retreat it and probably hit me for 70. And this person's level 24 and they have a lot of cards. So I assume they're fairly familiar with Greninja. If they were a lower level player and I was in the regular battle sim, I would have assumed, oh, maybe they're just not familiar. Then with the head flips, what do they think I'm doing? I'm glad they played it out, but none. It's pretty bad. But I mean, here's the knock. 2. Okay, perfect. Perfect example of Greninja. They retreated. I managed to knock out all and take all 3 of my prize points just with Greninja. This is a perfect example of how this deck runs. I'd love to know if you guys like this deck, if you think Greninja's a fun component. I'm making tons more Pokemon TCG Pocket content, and most of you all are not subscribed, and I would really appreciate a subscribe and a thumbs up. I'll catch you on the next one.